emphasis on character was just what this middle chapter needed.
The story line was much more difficult. I felt I needed humor in the picture, and yet I couldn't have gags. I felt I needed a love story, and yet I couldn't have a lot of smooching and kissing and all that stuff, and it had to all be more implied. I knew I needed something powerful going on inside Luke's soul. And he really carries the picture, of course. So I didn't know quite how I was going to do this. We looked at the scene where Han Solo goes into the freezing chamber.
George had scripted an exchange between Princess Leia and Han Solo, which went like this. She said, "I love you," and Han Solo said, "I love you too." And it kind of seemed to me that we weren't taking advantage of the character that we'd established for Han Solo.
We tried take after take after take. Nothing satisfied me. And finally, I said, "Harrison, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Let's do it. Okay, action."
I love you.
I know.
And he dropped in, and I say, "Cut." I said, "Yeah, that's a great line. That's Han Solo."
We shot several scenes in Empire over again. There's a scene in Cloud City where Han Solo character is kind of pacing up and down, and Princess Leia comes in, and he reacts to the way she looks because she's dressed differently than she has in the entire rest of the film.
You look beautiful. You should wear girls' clothes all the time.
We looked at the dailies and we weren't happy with anything, really. The attitude of the actors was too obvious.
Sit down. Come on, talk to me.
And we could have let that go, but it just didn't feel right.
6 retake. Action.
I hope Luke made it to the fleet all right.
I'm sure he's fine. He's probably sitting around wondering what we're up to right now.
You know, your friend Lando's very charming, but I don't trust him.
Trust him. He's an old friend of mine.
And Slade.
So we shot it in a slightly more subtle fashion, which is the way it's in the film now.
I don't trust Lando.